Hey everybody, private fleet driver here. Just thought I would do a quick video. I keep getting asked like almost every day, when are you going to do a new video? What's going on with you? How's everything going? Well, I'm still at Hobby Lobby. Nothing's changed. We were furloughed for about 6 weeks. First couple weeks they paid us. The rest of it, we had to file for unemployment. They did that so we could get that extra money from the government, that extra $600 a week. Pretty much made the same amount of money sitting at home as we did out on the road. They slowly started bringing us back based on our seniority and how long we've been there. So I think I was off a total of 6 weeks. I was ready to get back on the road. Been super, super busy lately. We are in the process of moving this weekend. I'm moving to the Oklahoma City area. So I will be close to Hobby Lobby corporate. As some of you know, my long-term goal is to maybe move into the office or day cab or something a couple years down the line when I get, some of my debt paid off. Because I love Hobby Lobby and I want to retire here, but at the same time I want to be home more for my family. So my long-term goal is to find something within corporate that will get me home at least every night. So anyway, I'm still here. Hobby Lobby is rocking and rolling. We're utilizing a lot of outside carriers to haul loads. I tried to take off Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday so I could move, of course, with no notice because they've changed my closing date on my house like 3 times now because of this COVID-19 crap and getting appraisals done and all that. I was glad that they gave me the Monday and Tuesday off because I didn't have much notice to get off. They wouldn't let me have Wednesday off because we're that busy. So that's just a really good sign. Recruiting is kicking it. They're hiring like crazy. So if you thought about coming over, this is a really good time. I've had some questions on an email and I thought I'd answer them a little bit more in depth. Somebody asked me about orientation. Orientation is one day, typically. Sometimes you will do your road test the day of orientation, and sometimes they will get your road test done close to wherever you live. They'll have a driver come through and give you a road test. Or they might have you do it in Dallas if you live close to Dallas. Orientation is just one day. It's normally 3 or 4 hours. You'll meet with dispatch, you'll meet with safety, you'll meet with the shop, and you'll go get your truck, and he'll go over your shop and parts and how to do a pre-trip on it, and make sure you have all of your emergency kit and everything in your side box. And then after that, you typically go to the hotel. You take your truck, go to the hotel. They provide a hotel room for you for that one night. And then the next morning, you will go down to Dallas, and you will go to the rail yard and get your rail pass or get your picture taken and fingerprinted and everything for the rail yard for Union Pacific down there. Cause we pull a lot of containers for Hobby Lobby. And then you will bring a loaded container from our yard in Hutchins, Texas back up to Oklahoma City. And then they'll send you out on route. So, and again, every situation is different. If you're a solo guy coming on, if you're a single driver coming on and they're going to be partnering you with somebody, you might be jumping right on that guy's route and going on that route. And then they might get you fingerprinted at Union Pacific later at a different time. It just depends on what their needs are at that specific time. If you're a new team coming in, I've said this before, they're going to build a route for you. So basically you're going to run kind of like an extra board type thing for the first couple weeks. You're going to do whatever they want, go wherever they need you to go, while planning is building you a route. And once planning builds you a route, then you will go on that route, and that'll be your route forever. Every once in a while they'll add an extra stop, or they might change up your back call a little bit, or ask you if you want to go do this or go do that, but that is your route until you ask for something different. And even if you ask for something different, doesn't mean you're going to get something different. But you can tell them, hey, if anything comes open that goes west instead of east, I would love to take it. So if the opportunity arises, I want it. Another question is trucks. How do they determine what truck you get? The answer to that, I really don't know. When we got our truck, it was a 2017 when we started, and we started in 18. So it was a year old. It had about 414,000 miles on it, and we had it until we hit about 750,000, and then we got a brand new truck. That's typically, I think, what they do is you'll get a truck with around 300 or 400,000 miles on it, and you will until it hits 700 to 800,000 miles. They'll pull it off the line and you'll get a new one. Now that sounds like really high mileage, but my new truck we got last July, a year ago, and it's a 2020, and we just hit 300,000 miles on it. So typically you're going to be getting the truck if you're running a route with a lot of miles like mine is. Mine's 6,300 miles a week. You're going to get a truck every 2 years. You're going to get a brand new truck every 2 years. So they don't keep them past 800,000. We have a few that still have 800,000 on it, but those are ones that have really, really good shop records. They haven't had any problems with, and they use them as loaner trucks. They're not assigned to a driver. They just use them as loaner trucks. And that's how the loaner program works. If your truck needs to get serviced or you need something done on your truck, typically if they have one available, you will leave your truck at the shop and you'll get in a loaner truck and you'll go run your route. And then when you get back with that portion of that route, you'll switch back into your truck. That way there's not any downtime if you ever need to get anything serviced. That's another thing about Hobby Lobby. If you ever break down on the road and it has to go to Volvo or it's a warranty issue or something like that, Hobby Lobby is not going to let you sit. They will rent you a truck. You will get a rental truck, at least to get back to Oklahoma City, and then they will get you another truck while your truck is being fixed. You will never be down for repairs longer than like a day. And they don't even like to do that. If it's going to be more than 3 or 4 hours, they're getting you a rental truck. It's just, that ain't going to happen at Hobby Lobby. When I was at Warner, I sat at Freightliner in Albuquerque for 2 days one time because they had to replace the head gasket on a truck. And that was a warranty issue. I just sat in the hotel for 2 days while they did it. And at Warner, you ain't making no money. If you ain't rolling, you ain't making money. I didn't get no detention pay, no nothing. So yeah, that's Hobby Lobby's going to take care of you. And also, as soon as you break down, if you sit there for 3 or 4 hours, or for some reason it's the next day before they can get you a rental, you get $15.70 an hour breakdown pay, detention pay. So anyway, that was the truck issue and the orientation. I think you asked another question. I'm not really sure. I've had a lot of people ask me how much experience you have. I've answered these in my other videos, but 6 months of driving experience if you're going to be teamed with somebody who has more than a year that's got some good driving experience. If you're coming over and you don't have somebody set up to run with, then you're going to be required to have 1 year driving experience. And you can call and talk to recruiting, and if you have 7 or 8 months driving experience and they already have somebody in mind that they're going to team you up with, and they've got lots of experience or been here for a while, it's not going to be an issue. But that's pretty much how it is. I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short. I promise I'm going to try to start making some more videos. Y'all need to send me some feedback. I need to know what to put in my videos. What do you want to see in my videos? Do you want to see truck tours? I still promised you a facility tour. My last video, I said that I was going to do a video over driving for Dollar General. Well, I actually put in an application there while I was on furlough, not because I was going to go work there. I'm never leaving Hobby Lobby, but just so I can get my foot in and talk to a recruiter, at least have a recruiter call and talk to me. And I never got a response from anybody, and I got 20 years driving experience with a spotless record. So the only information that I have on driving for Dollar General is what is on their website. So if I ever do get information, or if you drive for Dollar General and you're willing to do an interview with me and give me some information, that would be amazing. If you drive for Walmart, I would love to interview you and have you ask some questions. If you drive for Hobby Lobby, day cab, city driver, I would love to interview you and find out some information. I just don't have the time to do that, and I don't really ever run into those guys where I have the time to do it. So give me some topics. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Anytime I have some new stuff, it'll pop up. Click that little bell, and it'll alert you every time I post a new video. If you want to email me, most of the time anybody that's emailed me knows that as soon as they email me, I go ahead and shoot you my cell phone number. I don't want to put that out here on YouTube. And then I communicate with you via text and by phone. But if you want to email me, it's Glock, Glock, DOC79 @gmail.com. I'll also put it down here in the bottom. It'll probably be running across the bottom for the majority of this video. And I hope everybody has a great day. And I hope that if you were furloughed, that you are back on the road now. And I hope that everybody is healthy and getting over this corona crap. Ready for this political virus to go away. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks. Hey, I just rewatched the video that I just did for you, and I wanted to go ahead and emphasize a few things. I noticed that I made the comment about this political virus. I just want to clear it up. I don't want people to think that I think that this COVID-19 is not a real thing, because it is 100% a real thing. It is a real virus. It is something just as real as the flu. I just feel like for political reasons it's being blown out of proportion, and it's being used in political ways. My father-in-law passed away from it because of his health problems. I think he would have passed away from the flu also if he would have gotten pneumonia like thousands of people do and never leave the hospital with the flu. But I just wanted to correct that really quick. I didn't want people to think that I don't think that this is a real thing or that it's a joke. It's a serious thing. I just feel like some people are using it for political advantages, and I think that we're going a little overboard on everything that we're doing to handle it for political reasons. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it at that. And also, I noticed that there's lots of birds. I'm at a rest area up here in Iowa, coming back from my Colorado route. My Chicago route. So, yeah, I heard birds the whole time I was listening to it. So, a little change of scenery from inside my truck. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day, and I hope that this video answered some of your questions. Thanks. See you on the next one.